Hi friends, welcome to my channel Renu's Chat and Talk. If you are new, please do subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share my videos with your friends and family. We continue the modal verbs. So far we have completed can, could, may, might and should also completed, and today we do must. Okay, must. When do we use this must? First of all, strong obligation and moral duty. There also in should. I gave the first one, obligation and moral duty. Then you might have, you might ask this question: why can we use there also obligation and duty, and here also obligation and duty, but here it is strong obligation. Stronger must is stronger than should. Okay, that you have to remember. It is stronger. It is talking about strong obligation and moral duty. Stronger than should. Should means you follow these rules. Traffic rules you follow. So they say you should wear seat belt. That is up to you whether you follow or not. But when we use must means you must do that. There is no escape from those things. Whereas there, it is your duty to do those things, and we remind you it is a rule you all should follow. Okay, but here it is a must. Okay, we must pay income tax. We must pay income tax. Isn't it? Every citizen, whatever maybe some conditions and all there. So we all must pay income tax. We all must love our country. Being born in this country, we must love our country. Then this is general thing. One must keep one's promise. Whenever you use one here and here, also once only. Many times this I have explained many times. Once one must keep one's promise. If you promise something, you must keep up your promise. In such case, also must. One should keep one's one must keep one's promise. And sometimes these modal verbs, like for the same, we can use even should also, or in some cases something else also. Modal verbs also possible. Two modal verbs we can use for the same, but based on the, that's why first in the beginning itself it said, like it talks about the mood or the intention of the speaker. Based on that situation only we have to use, but maximum we try to do in which cases we use those modal verbs. What are the possible situations we are just talking about now? Okay, and you must pay the fine. If you don't do that thing, immediately you must pay the penalty. You must pay the fine. You must pay the penalty, like that. So it is a stronger than should, strong obligation and strong moral duty, stronger than should. Okay, in such cases we use must. And also secondly, compulsion, that is emphasizing that something to be done, something you should do, you must do, emphasizing the necessity. Compulsion, you must be here by 9 o'clock. You should come to, you should go to school 9 o'clock, or like that. Commonly rules we frame and then we give to the students, we tell them. But something important is there the next day, then you give that you must be here by 9 o'clock. All of you must be here. Or the boss may talk to the staff, he may give this instruction, you all must be here. Okay, you all must be here by 9 sharp. Okay, you must attend the meeting. It is compulsory. Some CEO, company CEO, or somebody is coming, managing director, or somebody is coming. Then you say that that meeting is compulsory. Then in such cases, you send an instruction that you all must attend the meeting. Then you cannot apply any leave on those on that day particularly. If you want, next day you can take the leave or some other day, but not on that day. You all must attend the meeting, compulsory. Okay, you must read the book. The teacher usually proposes the students, isn't it? That you must read. This is worth reading. This book is worth reading. You all must read this book. Okay, you must have in your books rack along with your academic books. This book must be there in your rack, okay, bookshelf. So you must read this book. Or sometimes for if that chapters are very important, then also teacher usually says you must study that last two chapters which are very important from examination point of view. Then you must study those two chapters, especially the teacher says to the students. So compulsory the things, emphasizing that something to be done in such cases, emphasizing the necessity, we use this must, modal verb must. Next we do. So to express strong possibility or certainty also, we use this modal verb must. You did not eat anything since morning, then you can say that you must be hungry because you did not have anything, so you must be hungry in such cases. And she must be rich. She was wearing the jewelry and all, gold ornaments and diamonds. So by that you can say that she must be rich or he must be rich. He is the owner of this building. So we can say that he must be rich. Somebody, you knocked at the door or you heard the doorbell, then immediately you say, if based on the time, if it was morning 6 o'clock means immediately you say he must be milkman. If it is 8 or 9, then you say she must be servant maid. If it is in the afternoon, what do you say? He must be postman or some courier boy, something like. Somebody knocked your door, somebody, or you heard that doorbell, then immediately you say he must be milkman or based on the timings because they just come regularly and then you expect that he must be so and so. So in such cases also strong possibility. Possibility is commonly we use. He may be milkman or she may be the servant maid. But here you are sure of it, strong possibility or certainty is there, then you say he must be or she must be. In such situations, you can use must. And also to talk about prohibition and forbidden, you must not do that thing. So, in such cases, you are prohibited to do this. You are forbidden to do such things. You are not allowed to do such things. In such cases, we use must. You must not smoke here. It is a fire station, so you say that you must not smoke here, or if it is a petrol bunk, then you say you must not use your mobile here. It's a petrol bunk, so you must not use your mobile phone here. Okay. Then he is a diabetic patient, so then you say he must not eat sugar. He must not eat sugar because he is diabetic patient and it is crossing 400 like that, his levels, sugar levels are like that, then you, what do you say? He must not eat sugar. So in such cases, the things which are not allowed to do, which are prohibited or forbidden also you use, but at that case must plus not plus v1 we use. That you have to remember. Otherwise normally modal verb plus immediately v1, in everything it is common. Then the last we use must plus have plus v3. That model, how do we use? That also indicates past, but it is conclusion from the facts or what we can arrive some we can come to one conclusion or one assumption we can make. Okay, by doing this. I kept one glass of milk in fridge and then I went out. By the time I came back, it was not milk was not there. Then At home only. My son was there at home. Then what do I say at that time? He must have drunk milk because there was no possibility at all. No one else was there at home. Kept one glass of milk, went out and came back, but I could not find that milk in fridge. Then, and nobody was there at home. Only my son was there. So what do I say? Then he must have drunk milk. He must have drunk milk. It must have rained last night. How can you say the ground was wet? Then you say it must have rained heavily. The ground is still wet. It must have rained last night or it must have rained heavily. By looking at that ground, you can say, I could not find my bike, two wheeler, suddenly disappeared. Somebody must have stolen it, isn't it? Somebody must, or if not bike or cycle or something. So somebody must have stolen it. Must have stolen it. In such cases, we use this. It was an easy question, but you did not attempt that. You must have attempted that question. You must have attempted that question because it seems to be easy. You must have attempted that question. Okay, in such situations, we use must plus have plus V3. Such model we use. So once again, we re- recall all the things. The usage of must, beginning strong obligation and moral duty. You must. One must love one's country. One must keep one's promise. Okay, we all must pay taxes. We all must pay taxes like that. Then, secondly, what's that? We have seen compulsion. Okay, you all must be here by 9 sharp. You all must attend the meeting. You all must. You cannot apply any leave or anything on that day. You all must attend the meeting. Okay, in such cases. So, compulsion. Then, strong possibilities. By looking at that, you can say that he must be rich, he must be hungry, or he must be servant maid, or she must be servant maid, he must be postman or milkman, somebody. Okay, strong possibility and certainty, and certain things which you are not allowed to do only, you are prohibited or forbidden to do so. So you must not smoke here, you must not eat sugar, he must not eat sugar, you must not use your mobile phone, such cases, prohibitions. Okay, then must plus have plus V3, that is, concluding, we come to a conclusion from the facts that he must have drunk the milk, it must have rained heavily last night, it must have rained heavily last night. Someone must have stolen my purse or my mobile phone. Someone must have stolen it, or my two wheeler or my cycles, like that. So these are the modal verbs. So far we completed can, could, may, might, should, must, and we continue the next video also. We continue modal verbs. Thanks for watching my video.